Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome
What's
to
up?
the MTG channel. Good evening, good night. So today we've got usual suspects, me and Noah and Joe, and we've got two guests, Bang, top the top, and Mr. Ari's Garage Boss Lee or Ali. Say hi, guys.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Right, right.
Hello, how's everyone doing? Need to hype up a bit. Everyone very like.
Yeah, yeah,
We're good, we're good.
yeah, yeah. I love being at home. I love being stuck at home.
How do you stay
No more
bald?
EMCO.
Come again?
How do you stay bald?
How dare? What? I couldn't hear you.
How do you stay bald?
Oh, I shave it every week. So it's a once a week kind of thing. But this is my second week without shaving, so it's going to be long for me. This is long for me, okay?
I see all the punk rockers, Noah, me, Joe,
Yeah.
everyone try to hide.
What's that? So yeah, okay, Bang. So how have you been keeping yourself busy lately? How has the lockdown been treating you? How's everything?
Everything is good. So I think like you guys are aware, I just launched Drop the Top. I think about a
Yep.
month ago.
Yeah.
So it's fairly cool. All the t-shirts. We have
Yeah, that's
kept.
nice. Yeah, I saw the post. Very cool, man. Love the merchandise.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, I don't have a drop at top to buy your product. So
No need drop a top buy one.
Lah, you see
Cut the
all
roof
those
off.
Porsche shirt, Porsche meh? Don't have also what?
Great, you already drop the top. You see, you drop the top already.
yeah, mine's gone. Right. So Noah, are you okay, Noah?
Okay, tiba-tiba ad hoc dia kena join. Oi.
Yeah, somebody from VK, so what to do? Yeah, we're missing Julian today, so. Right. Okay, so Lee, how's everything, Lee? When is the
Good, everything doing good.
is it open
Whole
already?
shop is gonna open on Monday.
Oh, Monday, not today.
Yes. Today we still see how is it first. You know, look around. Is it safe or not? Is it true that we can open? You know. Yeah.
But
Before
I
the
passed by
notice
just
are
now.
high.
I think I saw JC Racing open lah. When I passed by just now, Tapau food, right?
GC Racing open, Confident open, Takimoto open, few tire shops are open.
Yeah. Okay lah.
What are
And
the
Joe?
rules now? Like, can you open? What can you do? I'm very confused.
All the essential like service you can open, accessory you can open, parts you can, spare parts.
I thought it was like going back to the MCO before the EMCO. That means
Actually,
we
it's
still
quite
open, right?
complicated. Now also we still afraid of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't know what's the
The
true
The
news.
new SOP dah keluar kan, so you can follow the new SOP lah.
Yes,
Hardware
it's
shop,
very good.
stationery shop,
Yeah.
workshop can be open.
Yep.
Tire shops. All right.
But what
okay.
they should have thought last time was like when they open garage, they should open supply shop, because if not, you're gonna be running out of stock. Like Lee will run out of stock, and then parts not open. That's funny.
That's the problem. When you can open, but the spare part shop is not open, and then the CNC shop is not open. That you want to do something, custom made, or you want to do, pump bushing and all this. Yeah, you need to outsource.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just for those guys who
Mr.
are
Pocket Master
like
is here.
not. Oh, hi.
Daniel.
Just for those guys who are not from Malaysia watching this, we're just talking about how we went through our EMCO and MCO. So Lee here is actually one of the garage owners, and he's actually explaining how he hand runs it and how Malaysia's protocol allows us to operate in this country during this time.
Malaysia's still in a partial lockdown. Is it partial? Yeah, partial lockdown at the moment. So it's a bit difficult for us, like, to make content and stuff. So we're doing this sort of things to keep things a bit more interesting. And okay, so we'll move on to the first topic. I think it's for, if you don't think it's for Bang, right? Wait. Okay, yeah. Revival of Mazda Speed. This is something that did no one share with you, Bang? This topic that we're going to discuss.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw the topic. I was like, Mazda Speed. Okay, lah, Greg will talk about it. NA for
Senang.
life.
Yeah.
Senangnya buat duit, Bang. Senangnya buat duit.
Ada
Well,
duit ke? Ada
Well, I think I think Mazda Speed, they won't revive it, but they now have Mazda Sports, which is the racing team in US. So I mean, to me, they should have an arm that modifies Mazda and tunes. You know, like how Honda got Mugen, Nissan is Nismo, Toyota is Gazoo Racing. So Mazda actually has Mazda Sports, but they're not promoting it into a tuning arm. So I think it's a bit of a waste, lah. They want to follow the premium brands. Audi has RS, BMW has M, Mercedes has AMG. So I don't see why Mazda shouldn't have a Mazda Speed, lah. What do you guys think?
But I think so for Mazda Speed is like for the MPS, I think so the strongest is still the Cox Sport.
Yeah, but that's a different company.
Cox
It's not
Sport.
under Mazda.
Cork.
That one is like Brabus to Mercedes. Cox Sport is like that sort of separate entity, lah. Not exactly the same.
They're like an independent company anyway.
Yeah.
Mazda needs their own in-house one, lah, like AMG, lah, for Mercedes.
Yeah, but AMG was purchased in 1990 by Mercedes. You know, these two partners have been going on for years, and then suddenly, all right, we decide to buy you guys off.
Or they could do like what Honda did with Mugen. Mugen was part of Honda, then it became independent somehow, but they're still closely related to Honda, that sort of thing. So they should
then what's
do like
your-
a Mazda Motorsports brand, I don't know.
Okay, Bang. So what's your opinion on Mazda Speed?
Well, I think with newer engines that Mazda has come up with, I love it lah. I was actually very sad that they had the 2.5 turbo in the CX-5 because I felt it gave too much power to the CX-5, and I'm all for naturally aspirated engines. I know a lot of turbo guys, and I know that majority of people love power. But can you really power all the time? And with power, I feel like more and more people do not have the basic skills of driving. I'm not saying that I can drive very well, but I just feel that we see a lot of idiots on the road right now, and we laugh at a lot of videos right now of people going on streets and banging into trees. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So, but I do appreciate where Mazda Speed came from. I understand that Mazda actually went into racing, and then they focused a lot on racing, and it was from Le Mans and Mazda Speed came about, and slowly they grew it. And I think that's very important for Mazda, for any automotive brands actually, because racing is a core part of the automotive
hey, Mike.
brand, whatever you might call it lah. So yeah.
Yeah,
But too much power is not a bad thing, right?
It's not a good thing either, lor.
Yeah. But you see, okay, like Mazda has the Miata, right? They have the one make race series in North America. So, they're not promoting it enough to the point where a lot of people associate Mazda with motorsports. At this moment, people know Miata, people know, the other sporty cars that they have, RX-8, RX-7, but they don't know, like, motorsports with Mazda. Like, Honda, they're in F1. So, Red Bull, Honda, they know the name. And then AMG also F1. So, I think, like, you don't have the connection with a big motorsports brand, you're missing out. So that's why I think Mazda Speed should have been revived in a different way, like a tuning arm. Mazda Speed Miata, NA, but they have all the suspension bits and body kit. That'll be nice.
But do you think there's a market for it?
Oh,
I
definitely.
mean, just for the MPS.
Not really MPS. I think they have to make it available for the whole range. CX-5, Mazda Speed, Mazda 3 Turbo, Mazda Speed body kit, something like that.
It's like a
Like I
sports
said,
package for any kind of Mazda. Is that what you're saying?
Like I said,
You need to do
in-house,
a Halo car.
yeah, in-house arm for Mazda. They need something like that. Because motorsports, they're not in rallying, they're not in Formula One, they're not in GT. They're only in the one IMSA race. That's it. So, do any of you know Mazda and motorsports before I told you all this? Like Bang?
Well, apa ni,
Because Noah sent me the whatever I need to do. So I did my research. Sorry,
Okay.
Joe.
So prior to that, did you know? Prior to your research, did you know a lot about the Mazda involvement in motorsports?
No, actually, I know of other car makers. Yeah, but I would say Mazda has never been very strong in marketing their unique selling point. We all are Mazda owners, so we know how great Mazda is, and we tell other people, wow, Mazda is really amazing car, even though it's a bit pricier than other JDMs, but it's worth paying that much because of the driving feel that we get when we sit in a Mazda car. But to the bigger public, the mass, they don't see it that way. They
Correct.
see,
Yeah.
DM more expensive. Yeah, don't want lah. I go for cheaper ones lah. I ask, okay, you know?
Even for like the tuning scene or modding scene, right? There are not that many Mazda 3s or Mazda 2s. They are, but they're not as hyped up as like Honda.
Thailand. They have in Thailand.
Thailand, yes, but in our market here, it's quite quiet compared to the Thais. I think Thais do Mazda 2, Mazda 3 very well. They modify, body kit, all that stuff. It looks pretty awesome.
Even for MX-5, they have their own MX-5 Global Cup. In Philippines and US, they have their own race, MX-5. But macam shop sendiri lah, MX-5 je lah.
At least
They are not competing with other manufacturers. Right.
Yeah, among themselves. Mazda like that. Keep among themselves.
Like in UK, there was an RX-8. That in UK it's quite independent on every other group. So we actually saw RX-8 Cup in UK. I think at the time was 2009 or so. They were just racing along Silverstone and a few other tracks. And then it's like US like it's just independent on its own, but you have no turbo. It's just NA racing around and just see how people balance the engine, well tune the car, and see how they do throughout the whole season. But so far, I think those kind of cup series are very interesting.
Yeah, but
so Ali, what do you think? Sebab you pernah pergi Japan kan last 2 years for the 30th anniversary. They don't have any news about Mazda Speed. By the way, this episode is brought to you by RS Garage.
Yeah. Thank you, boss. Thank you, Lee.
Boss besar.
No problem. There's no news about any, any sports car or anything. But got lah, only the RX-9, I think so. They call it.
The Vision.
But that will be 2022 or 2023.
Is that using the E96 engine or not rotary, right?
They haven't said anything, but they try to use back the rotary. But don't know how they mix up. Yep. So still waiting for it. No, I think so there is concept car, but we don't know what's inside the engine yet.
Yeah. I think Mazda needs one soon. Needs a sports car.
I think it's difficult for them to have a Mazda Speed because, as we all know, racing is very expensive and they do not have the funds for it.
Yep. All right. Okay. Interesting. We have interesting points to ponder. The second topic that we are going to talk about is the fluctuating prices of JDM cars in Malaysia. I think you all seen before, right? All the crazy prices recently. 250k S2000, 590,000 ringgit R34 Skyline. So what are your thoughts? Let's start with Bang first.
My MX-5 is going for 300k, by the way.
Yeah, I heard that also. MX-5, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, MPS 200k.
MX-5 NA going for 250, MB go for 300, NC go for 350, ND go for 150.
Hard sell gila.
Hey, but I saw one posting for NA Miata Ali RM 80k. Somebody shared me.
How much?
What 80k?
NA is cheap for 80k.
80k.
80k for NA?
Now it's marking up to 90 plus.
Serious?
Okay,
sure
so
not.
90 plus the highest.
Are you sure, G?
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was about
Kalau macam tu RX-8 lagi mahal lah. 100 plus lah. Okay.
So I think so.
Now
There's people.
88,000. Last week we saw already RX-8 basic type S 88k. Next month 100k already.
Oh, goreng.
In our dreams, man.
Let's
What do you think,
try.
Ben? What do you think about those fluctuating JDM prices? Not fluctuating, like just appreciating to the moon.
As a
What are your
JDM
thoughts?
owner, I happy je. I see all the prices go up. Oh, it's like in stock market, Okay, I also own one of the stocks. Okay lah, happy because it shoot up.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But do you think so?
Lain ni nak jual dia punya NA.
Sorry?
Lain ni nak jual ke dia punya NA?
It's got a price now.
Like bidding price from 120.
Wah.
Okay lah.
Too much ah.
Right? Why not?
RS Garage will give you 1 year maintenance.
Okay, very nicely taken care of. The paint very nice, like Ferrari colournya. Lights also, wah, cantik deh. 100 too low ah.
Lenny dekat sebelah ke? He asked you to say that, right?
No lah. I know what to do.
Post tak mudah, post tak mudah. Right. So,
What do you
but
guys think about it?
I don't know. Like to me,
But
it might be
the
a barrier
question
for
is-
people to come and enjoy
But-
JDM cars. Like it's already beyond their reach. You know. Like Joe, what do you think? If RX8s are 100K soon.
I think because one is that every American or any part of Europe always use this RX-8 as a chassis alone, and then they swap it. They just love the chassis of the RX-8 because the RX-8 chassis, hey, that's Paco. So they in US, in California, Arizona, I got friends there who tell me that they just LS1 swap, LS2 swap, and then they try other things, even SR20s or whichever, but usually more American. So the chassis is good. So I guess most people buy just because of the chassis. But looking back to why usually in the beginning RX-8 went down, in the beginning is because the reliability. It has more sensors than RX-7, and RX-7 engine is now more expensive to actually rebuild, and RX-8 is about below 20,000, cheapest 8K to do it. But I guess if you keep doing it, won't it be scarce, right? So I think sooner or later point, no one's producing these parts anymore. Mazda is not producing these parts anymore. So everything comes down to American aftermarket parts, New Zealand parts, Australian parts, like Billet Incorporated, right? So I think anything that is about to die or fade out, I guess they will actually find these buyers who are these people who really appreciate this car, but sadly, in the market of UK, the way I see with my friends, I still am in the RX6 club, UK, New Zealand, and Australia. Prices are either going down for some if it's terrible, or it's going up slowly because it's in mint condition. The keyword is mint. That's why everyone in Muda says mint.
In the UK market, it's actually genuine mint condition cars, but Malaysian market, any sort of mileage, as well as one of those famous JDMs, the price will be very sky high, man. So it's a bit weird here, lah. It's a bit.
Okay, can you imagine this, huh?
Consideration the
average RX-8 over there, cheapest is $500, £500 if it's a non-runner, meaning to say the engine is terrible, it's done.
Okay.
But if it's a functional one, it's about £2,000 to £4,000. Whereas in the US, it's $6,999 all the way to as far as 12, even for the R3. So in Malaysia, if after you convert them as well, you end up like people selling them at exuberant prices, like beyond 50. With the current conversion for 5.4 or 5.6. So if it's $10,000 for it's 50,000. So technically we in the market, I don't know about Indonesia, but I think we are still the most expensive RX-8 in this part of the world. For 80K. I mean, if you go to Gumtree in UK or autotrader.co.uk, you see all the RX-8 like really cheap, really cheap, even slightly lower than Megane, Megane RS 2050. But in Japan, it's going for like what? 500, less than 300, 500,000 yen, It's a good one. So Japanese don't sell scrap. Like that.
I think our market's unique. Like, hey, this is our buddy Vic Patrick from Canada. Hello.
Hi, Vic.
Hi, Vic. So yeah, our car prices here, I think for some JDMs, I don't know when the bubble will burst, but it seems like it's going to be a very long time before that happens. Because I think RX-7 Spirit R, it was going for about 300 plus K 2 years ago. Now it's almost 400,000 ringgit for 2002 RX-7 Spirit R. But low mileage, mint condition and whatnot, I mean, it's fine, it's a rare model. And then the other RX-7s, the basic ones, are also appreciating price, 180,000, 200,000, 260,000. It's nuts, man. I think it's beyond reach for most of us. Cash purchase.
Yeah, there's a few good ones that I saw.
Right? Nobody's gonna drop the top anymore. 200K miata, wow, that'll be crazy. Expensive.
Ada satu EK9 posted in FB tu berapa? 100 plus ah?
350,000 ringgit, bro.
How much?
350K for 350K.
I don't know if that's sarcastic or just tengah pancing lah, because you know you just throw harga like that.
The one that I saw was from this guy in Japan. They auctioned off a yellow color EK9, and then the starting price was 350k. So he put a poll up. This guy is called Captain. I forgot his name. He's a guy living in Japan. So when I saw the poll, I said, "Wow, that price, 350,000 ringgit for an EK9, just because he has the initial D connection. Would you pay that much money for 90s hatchback?"
Ali beli lah.
Aku dah banyak kereta tu.
Customer car pun dah tak muat.
Okay. So Bang, what do you think about? Okay. So we never asked Bang about what she would think about. Maybe she has her own opinions on prices going up and down. So we would like to hear what Bang has to perceive, how she perceives this.
I thought she said she likes it because then her car will be quite expensive, can sell off.
Well, but her car would probably be more expensive because it's branded, you know, like flat there.
Yeah.
Bang car sign.
But Bang car Cortex punya sticker dah buang, so.
Yeah, lose value already.
Drop the top sticker. Oh, increase value.
They add the Cortex one after the drop the top together.
Don't forget to put your signature too on your dashboard. So
but all these prices are increasing because of, you know, we've gone back to the whole US market after the whole 25-year punya import punya rules and regulations. So this is the only reason why we open the door to R34. The moment that happened, you notice since R34 went up, everything else started to just kick in one after the other. Do you notice that?
Yes.
Suddenly the Supra is expensive. Suddenly the NSX is expensive. Suddenly the NSX is selling for like $180,000. You know?
Yeah, for Mazda it's only for RX-7 je lah.
RX-7 only. It's the only flagship sports car, you know.
Yes.
Well, probably the Yunus Cosmo. That's the only triple rotor 20B engine, but it's also not that common in the US. That's why it's quite rare and quite pricey as well. Over here, I think there's only 3 units. Our Choice one, Prams one, and then another fella's one. There's only 3 in Malaysia. So even that one half cut alone is 25,000 ringgit just for Yunus Cosmo half cut. So that one is one of the more expensive JDMs from Mazda. RX-7, Yunus Cosmo, what else? Miata, any limited edition Miatas that are pricey?
Miata only the Mazda Speed NB
30th anniversary.
yang ada turbo tu.
The ND 30th anniversary, the orange one, I saw it once in Brunei. And that one also selling for $70,000 Brunei dollars.
But actually, starting on the NC also have the anniversary.
Oh, they also have an anniversary. Okay, I didn't know.
NC 25th anniversary, right?
Yep.
Right.
And then they have the club car also, the club sport for NC.
Yeah. So Paco's asking how much is the MPS. You going the price, bro? Put it 100k.
You start first, Paco. Start the price.
Don't care about the mileage. High mileage for 100k. Don't care. Goreng the price.
But I think we have to just justify also in our market because we're not like the US in some ways, unless we are talking about shortage of parts. Because prices go up because of parts and scarcity in numbers. And like Vic said also, yeah, some 90s JDM also is because the quantity is low against demand. So because the 90s do not expect that those cars to just suddenly boom up like, oh right, it's going to be a legend. You know, this version Noor 2, okay, Noor Spec GTR, for instance, is only like 250 units, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, people.
Okay. So this is another thing that I wanted to say. The auction recently for that in Japan, 2.3 million ringgit for mint condition R34, 10 kilometers on the odometer. That one I think is just justified. It will be purchased to be kept for over 10 years and sold off again for higher price. That one is 2.3 million no? For R34, 10 kilometers on the clock. But the one in
ringgit.
Yes, about $500,000 USD lah. So that auction recently, and then in Malaysia, Mutiara Motors brought in a jade color M spec R34, also asking for 2 million, but with a high mileage lah. And I feel like I think the prices here is a bit unrealistic sometimes, you know. It's not
they're trying their luck, I think.
Yeah, it's following the trend. Like, everything all going up. They just wanna try luck.
you just tell the Dato it's limited edition. This Dato ABC will just compete. You just need 3 people to actually bid for this thing who really want the car.
Dato' in Malaysia care about R34. Mesti tengok Ferrari,
No,
Ferrari, Lamborghini.
No, this Dato is going to
Aston
care
Martin,
about the car.
Jaguar.
they just want to them it's monetary. I invest in something. Oh, you sure this thing's gonna come up? Okay, I buy. I keep it. I get my driver to clean, service everything. And then next 3, 4, 5 years, twice. Oh, Rafa, what's up?
Rafa from Penang. What's up?
Penang.
Right, so let's divert the topic a bit. Let's go back to our guests here. If not, we'll be rambling on about JDM and stuff, right? So, Bang, what are the other plans for Drop the Top? What's the next step?
Yeah, what's your plan?
Yeah, talk to us, please.
I think we've
been quiet.
the conversation. We invited Bang in.
No man, I'm. It's actually nice to hear more talking because we're in lockdown. So usually we only talk to like 1, 2 people at most, at least for me lah. So when you have more people talking, I just listening, quite enjoy it quite a bit lah.
Okay.
Why dah lama tak buat video?
Oh, that's right. Oh,
I cannot watch my own video. Can you all do it?
If you guys want to check out Bang, Langloy video, MDG, go there.
Are you calling a scandal, Bang? Who's that calling you?
Sorry?
Who's that calling you a scandal?
I was there during the shot. Okay, I'll tell you a story during the shot. During this shot, Bang was actually kept going on, right? But Noah, he ran from one point and then went in front of Bang. And then he ran across behind Bang, took another shot. It looked like a stalker, like boyfriend kena gambar video.
When we were shooting this, right, there was one white guy on a bike near Mount Kiara. He kept looking at all of us, like 2 of us doing this video shoot, and he just followed the same pace. Yeah, one white guy on a big bike.
Yeah,
following behind at the side of your car. If I'm not mistaken, I still remember.
Motorbike ke apa?
Yeah, big bike, and he showed the thumbs up.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, going towards the Mount Kiara road there. I miss that. We can't do the kind of stuff right now.
Sniffing Bang's car.
Tunggu Ali pula kena buat interview.
Yeah.
Tunggu Ali pula buat interview.
Apa?
Yeah, so Bang, finish your answer, Bang. We're waiting for your answer.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Paul.
Well, definitely. So right now, the thing is, the thing that I'm facing is because so many things are not allowed to open during this time, so I cannot restock my t-shirts at all. So a lot of them are actually on pre-order.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so those who have pre-ordered, thank you so much for your support, and they'll be coming.
Noah has bought one. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Buy that from Bang.
Yeah. Do support her. Drop the top.
Do support her.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
If you have sunroof, also just buy.
Nice. Wait, so how many t-shirt designs do you have, Bang?
Right now, I have 2. So I have 2 t-shirt designs. I have the female cut and the unisex one, and then there's a black and white one.
I see. All right. Hey, one's ready.
Yeah.
One is here, right?
Bang, lama tak review video, no car reviews. Tak boleh keluar.
Yeah, coming. I know. Coming.
Review
But the SOP says we cannot do shooting. If you guys look at new SOP.
You can't film because if they catch you, you're gonna get fined, man. I think 10K.
Yeah. So the thing was, before this harsh lockdown, I actually got stopped by the police twice while I was out.
Ayo.
Oh, damn.
Doing rolling shot ke buat interview? Review.
Okay. Huh?
Kena stop by police doing reviews.
Yeah, I was reviewing. They come, they're like, "Mau buat apa?" Then I cakap dengan kamera. Then they're
okay.
They were actually eyeing me for quite some time because I saw the police. They were waiting there for a good 10 minutes before they actually approached the car.
Which road was this, or which street? Which area?
This was in Desa Park City area. That's one, and then another one is out. Yeah, where a lot of us do our reviews.
I see. Okay.
Kita orang pun dah lama tak buat video. That's why lah takut kalau buat rolling shot kat pencala link ke or LP takut kena kena saman.
Yeah, like we are so dry of content at the moment. It's like, oh my god, man. Just can't wait.
Sampai kita kena review scale model pula.
Yeah, I had to do a die cast.
Recent video like scale model. We've come to that point. Oh God, help us, Malaysia. So how about Lee? What have you been doing to keep yourself occupied while you were closed, while RS Garage is taking a break? What have you been doing, bro?
Your stomach okay lah, Lee? Your stomach
Okay, good. Okay.
Kesian lah.
Jangan kesian. Tak ada barang kesian. We are going to do some online. So there's some stalls.
Store, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Try to make some
apa
stalls
hub
online. Store hub. Jangan ingat salah ni.
Okay.
My shop also using store hub juga for my POS.
Yes. So kalau online ke siapa-siapa boleh pergi store hub, pergi check RS Garage. Lepas tu parts available stock semua ada kat dalam. Kalau tak ada, you boleh PM. You can message us directly.
We'll be going to your shop next week kot.
When is it going to be opening?
Next Monday, 19.
Okay, so next Monday, that's 19.
No.
2 more days.
Okay lah. So you guys want to go to garage, go to RS lah, 19 Sunway.
Yeah, alright. That's good. Right.
So
I
some
need
of
to
the parts
lower.
making pre-order pun making lower. Nak lower.
Yeah, ni nak low sikit. Nak lower lagi.
sikit.
I thought you can't lower now, bro.
Nak lower a bit. Nak shoot je. Not low enough for shoot. Auto shoot.
Are you sure?
Boleh.
Oh, your car is scraping really lah, bro.
Yeah, I thought your car's really like the fender.
Never mind, later he's gonna do rocket bunny already. Or pendam.
What rocket
So
bunny?
body memang potong.
Esas lah. Use Esas, bro.
Pocket funny.
Yeah,
Pocket funny.
Alright, okay. Keng
I
Siong.
nak
Like,
buy my car.
your roof dah okay ah?
Huh?
Dulu kan you ada problem with your aircon compressor or something that
Condenser.
Due to RS Garage. RS Garage saved my life with my air conditioning. Yeah,
dah sejuk lah.
basically what Lee told me is that NC's aircon run out of gas very frequently. Betul tak, Lee?
Serious tak? Not because of
Sebab
leaking.
your car also you didn't check your aircon for lama. So
No.
1 to 2.
No, that's not it. No, I checked compressor twice a day.
Stop the top too long.
Drop the top.
Bukan sebab owner tu hot dia jadi panas.
Okay, that's a very probable cause, okay?
Tak ada lah. Sebab gas tu kan. So like every 6 months to 1 year, you're supposed to do a maintenance on your aircon, check the filters, aircon gas, do a flush,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
my
very
NC,
important.
my NC ada perangai. I had the aircon issue for very, very long. Changed compressor, I think twice. I think maybe the mechanics didn't know what they were doing also lah. So I
Bawa
think
pokok punya mekanik ke?
Huh?
Mekanik bawa pokok ke UN?
I don't want to say mechanics.
Okay.
Ada lah pokok di situ.
Bukan aku pokok je. Bukan aku pokok.
Not you. No.
Aku KLCC.
For this. KLCC.
But yeah,
But
that's
I think yeah lah. I mean like either way pun like Lee say like maintain the car, here bits and tidbits here and there, and then maybe the value also go up because of it being a good condition. Like Dan just asked whether nowadays prices of Mazdas are going through the roof because depending on what Mazda car you're talking about, if not you talk about RX-7, RX-8, 7 of course very crazy. Not too sure about how Mazda Miatas are like lah in terms of cost.
Wah, Abang Wan nak mod lah. Okay. I
So
see
what's
orang
cool
on the
about There is one question
ni
here.
lah orang kita. Ada iCitra je nak mod. Hey.
Okay,
lah.
somebody in the chat is asking about the maintenance cost of Mazda 3 MPS. I would say it's one of the more affordable ones compared to what I owned previously. I had a GTO twin turbo, I had an attract turbo. Comparing the MPS to these two, what I've experienced, the MPS is very hassle-free. It's a hardy engine, no major issues, and I think I've only for 5 years, nothing major, just a normal wear and tear. And I whack the car. I drive it hard. I whack it on toge. I haven't changed the turbo. I'm keeping it like partially stopped, but everything else is just normal wear and tear, nothing major. Compared to the GTO and the attract turbo, I spent like almost 6 digits on those cars. So those are really thirsty, money pit and stress inducer as well. Like those kind of cars, 90s JDM. To put into perspective, I bought the GTO for 55k, and maintenance, parts, repairs, and whatever, I spent 3 times that amount in 5 years.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hey, John.
So I hope that answers the question. Like MPS is very easy to maintain.
Compared to your Mitsubishi lah.
And yep. I
So
mean, you have to
Bang,
compare
bila nak
like
lower
Toyota
your car?
Toyota.
Bang, bila nak lower your car?
Never.
Yeah, lower the car, bang.
Never. 4x4. Never. When all
KL
of
dah
them
tak,
got
KL dah
problem,
tak banjir.
good. Remember tripod or not? Remember siapa kena? I
Bukan aku.
I still got the picture. Oh my god, my dashboard gila dusty habis. After that, rally punya go through kelapa sawit. What the fuck?
during
Alah,
tripod was that don't know how, but we went through some plantation, some kelapa sawit plantation for I think a good 2 to 3 kilometers or maybe even more.
The weird thing is, we follow Mak Saleh punya guidance tau, GPS.
Oh, yeah.
Why you follow Guaylo? This is our land.
I know lah. Betul lah.
Sebab kampung
Tapi kau tak
tu,
sure lah, what an experience.
kampung tu Noah tak tahu, Kuala tahu.
Got difference there, Kuala, China, India, what? Got difference ah?
Noah tak pergi cari amoy kat
Yeah, local Guaylo or international Guaylo here?
Local.
Apa ni CPS? Oh, local. Okay lor. Maybe he's used to it.
I think so
whoever
this
Guaylo is
NC
watching
already kan?
They went few times already kan.
Oh, okay lah. They're used to it lah.
So
Pergi
what
masuk train track. Hello?
So what have you guys been doing during the lockdown? Like how do y'all keep yourself busy?
Planning for world domination.
I walk my cats
No lah.
every day. I talk to my cats. I'm going insane already,
Yeah, man. I'm holding my cat like that, ask my cat whether it loves me or not. What's that? Lee.
Oh, that's a picture.
Lee.
Oh, you
Yeah,
guys
that's
going to the plantation?
Kelapa sawit.
Off-roading
Rally.
MX-5. Rally MX-5.
Go faster.
That's really fun.
WRC.
Who's that in front? Whose car is that?
Lenny.
Lenny lah.
Oh,
Lenny.
Lenny. Okay.
That's Noah.
Wait, was your car lower already, Noah, at the time?
Yeah, I'm using iBug.
Oh, shit.
Lower
I
spring
bought-
je, lower spring.
So bila sampai hotel that night, my tire pancit. Yay.
Ayo. I will be very furious.
Shock lah, shock.
Is that Lenny's car?
Yes. Siapa tu? Yo, siapa tu?
Noah lah tu.
Gila lah.
Quite an adventure. All this MX-5 in the kelapa sawit.
Dah lah drop the top. Lalu tu.
Sunburn.
Sunburn lah. All the dust. Pasal kereta.
Siapa yang jerit tu?
Ali lah.
Oh, Ali. Okay. But everybody needs drives. I normally miss
Yes,
morning
yes.
drive
Cun lah.
so much.
Cun lah.
Cantik lah.
Well, like not before this
gila.
lockdown, before this EMCO, we had the other lockdown, right? I could still skate here and there, but when EMCO happened, I couldn't even go outside my housing area. The cops would come and just check your whole perumahan. So it's a bit slightly depressing for me because I couldn't skate, I couldn't exercise. Jogging is
Your
boring.
place memang PKPD
Yeah.
kau punya lah. My
Yes.
shop
It's
area
weird
tak teruk macam ni.
Yeah. Because I was just hanging, me and my wife were at the park next to my house. We were just like hanging out there, nobody else there. The cops just came and they said, go back, you'll stay here. And we were like, what? Okay, so we just walked back to the house. So, and they were there for like 15 minutes and took pictures.
You want to say something, Bai?
Yeah, so we went out to tapao food twice. It's really just around the area. 2 days in a row, kena stopped by police. So it's really no joke. And it's really just nearby, like 5 km.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're really out to.
Yeah. Well, luckily there's YouTube. YouTube helps. SCS Cabrio.
Is going to close 100K. Yeah, we saw that one. We saw that one. Yeah. There.
100K, wow, Cabrio. I've seen Savannas though, like Savannas are going up in prices. The FB to SA22.
FB, yeah, the FB.
One generation before the FC. So they used to be quite cheap, I think like 4 years ago, but now it's like what, 30, 40K, 50K for 1981 car, 1982. That's quite pricey.
But you know, I still think it's a good car, you know, for an old 13B to run on, and I think the price should mean it will come to a certain level where it just stops, you know. We're not going that high. Yeah. Because it's being used, you know, it's a used car, you have to store it, more resto mod.
Yeah. Okay, here's another point. Like the guys who are buying RM500,000 Skylines, but they can't even drive it safely on the road because it's only insured for like 30K. So you buy a car for £500,000, but on the road value is only like 30K. So if you get into an accident, you know, like you can't even claim anything. So all the repairs or whatever is all from your own pocket.
All
So it's
cash buy, every cash payment.
Yeah,
Crazy.
so it's nuts. Something with RM500,000 value on the road, but only insured for 30K.
Anyway, what happened to the runner yang bawa R34 tu yang accident tu?
Yeah, we don't know the story.
No idea, man. I think he has to pay the owner, the new owner. He has to pay the buyer. No choice, man.
How much is the car going for? 300, right?
160.
160.
Yeah.
The 160, right?
The car was sold already, but he was on the way driving.
Yep. But the name wasn't done yet, right? The interchange
The
was not done yet.
name, I think so, haven't changed, but the grant is with the runner already.
Yeah.
And then other things are all with the runner already. So actually the car is already sold.
Correct, yeah. So it means the runner has to pay back the buyer lah.
Actually, I don't know, is it called the runner or the brother?
Oh, damn.
It's quite complicated.
Aiyo.
That's gonna hurt, man. 160K.
But all I can say is that if you buy a named JDM, you already bought yourself into the pariah scene, the way I see it lah. Sorry, because if they know that that car is owned by this, Mark 4 Supra is owned by this guy, or NSX owned by this guy, and then there's only limited numbers. So the moment something happened to you with the car, you know, you'll be auto famous for for the wrong reason.
You'll be viral immediately.
You'll be viral, yeah.
Like there was one R34 in Shalam, right? Accident. After it had an accident, right? Everybody tagged the picture from his Instagram account and from a photo shoot. Very fast. People knew who owned that car and who it was, and they spread the pictures here and there. So it's quite.
It's the same thing like Mitch, you know. I mean, like.
Mitch. That was quite pitiful.
That was sad, you know. Everybody was defending him, like okay, like, don't make fun of people's misfortunes. Maybe he might made a mistake, you know, that car with that fashion issue.
I miss having car meets, man. Miss having gatherings.
Yeah, man. Paying RM5 to enter or 10, that doesn't matter lah. Just nak tengok orang aja.
Was Bang here for this one, or was this an earlier one?
Earlier one, I think.
I think this is, yeah.
We all did the one at where was that? Right
The
before
Link.
Yeah.
Ni yang
So this is in January, I think.
ini yang Irene ada.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Hey, it's my car.
Bang, you dah vaksin ke belum?
Belum. My first appointment.
Budak kecil dia lambat sikit.
Is this?
Dia kasih orang-orang tua dulu.
yalah.
macam Greg.
Is this something?
Oh, that's
Oh,
me. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the
When was that?
two ladies at Try
That
5,
bang,
is it?
is it?
You know,
The
which band is it?
MX5 track day.
Sepang.
Sepang,
Track day.
Sepang, okay.
Oh, tu Arena Zai.
I don't know.
Oh, Noah tahu semua.
You don't
Oh,
know.
Noah tahu semua je sebab dia punya kereta magnet. Girl magnet.
Yeah.
Orang tag, ada tag mah, ada tag.
Noah. Alright.
Okay, so coming back to the prices, COVID, and our current situation, and despite our current pandemic, things are still going up. Minyak naik 3 cents, everyone pun dah bising. So,
Yeah, because like the rest of the world is really moving along. And we're the only ones going back to 2020, but the rest of
Australia
the
is
world,
in their fourth
minyak
lockdown.
macam non-stop naik je pada.
Yeah, I mean, what's
because the
going
rest of the
on?
world is moving along. No? The rest of only us here we're stuck.
Nasib baik kereta aku tak ada lah. Kita tak balik-balik lagi.
Tak boleh lagi?
Put 97.
Oh yeah, still at Klang, right? Klang. The Klang.
Ya, sangkut kena pin lah my front dengan rear.
Yeah. Soon you see.
It kind of reminds me that somebody told me the internet will be the either big bring up the image of everybody or it deteriorate everybody's image. Like in the automotive scene, once you do something bad, you're bad. You're just down on your luck. But once it's good, prices shoot up. So I don't know, for those people who can afford cars in this kind of time also, right? Especially buying them in cash, crashing them. Yeah, I'm just saying, guys, if whoever Mara, I'm just saying that just be careful. You spend wisely and then just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I mean, like the guys who are buying it cash, right? They have that cash money to lose. So it's not an issue for them. They're just buying it just for the sake of being into the hype.
But sayang lah, it's not about the money also. Kan? To me, it's money is secondary. To me, it's something beautiful. Why did that happen? Yeah.
I've been buying diecast model thanks to Joe.
Look, I ratcheted him. He's already going to buy more 164s already. Now he already got like 4 new ND Miata Pandem, different color.
Don't racun lah.
Aku kena leave group lah. Stop.
200 for one small thing.
You guys have a group for the diecast collection, is it?
Yeah, Noah, just run upstairs now and take the Pandem. Show everybody. Some people saw the YouTube, just bring the Pandem down.
Pandem dekat bawah dalam kereta.
Bawah
lah.
lah.
On the mid NJ. Tak, in my car.
Oh, it's in your car.
The small car is in the big car.
Yes.
Small car in the big car.
Yeah, so
Dalam kereta H.
Kan?
Dalam kereta H.
yeah.
Tak boleh cakap lah H tu. H lah. H.
I think Bang is bored. Huh? Look at her, like she's like, oh, God.
We're being
Bang,
backhold,
your
guys.
t-shirt belakang.
Ayo.
What's that? Oh, Bang.
Your t-shirt tu, pusing tengok tunjuk belakang.
Okay. Oh, let's now hear everything Bang has to say about her product. Bang, can you show us some of your caps? I think Noah showed a cap. Maybe you have keychains. And then I saw Noah's box, the one you made. It was nice. Can you show us the box if you have any?
Oh, wow.
Ada.
Yeah, we want to see the box.
Personal assistant box and the thing
Okay, let's hear Bang.
Boss commanding
Bang came out with her own product merchandise. So I'm so excited to see. You janganlah spoil Noah. Let her show lah.
Oh, you got a brand
I want to hear
ambassador.
from Bang. Everything she has to do. We have to see what Bang has to say.
Noah's a brand
Oh
ambassador.
ya, kita bayar bank, sorry.
Okay, Bang.
Oh, okay. So the shirt, you can go.
All right.
You can go and. Why is there so many
There's a
things?
website.
What the heck? Okay, yeah. So you can go to the website, thetop.co, and all the t-shirt designs are there, and you will get it in this. So this is the tube. So you get it in.
Wow.
Meaning
So
behind
snang
this because it's literally drop the top. So you can literally drop the top here. Ta-da! And your t-shirt comes in this.
Ada keychain, right?
Yeah, so the keychain is sort of the hang tag of the t-shirt itself. like that. Then you open this.
Wow. How does it?
And then this is the black color one. And this is the handbag.
Wow.
And
That's nice.
this
Nice.
is also a key. So for those who have older cars,
Mhm.
you can actually put your key inside here. And this will be basically the
That's
down
nice.
here. Yeah, huh?
There's a video.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
TikTok, yeah. Wow, look at that. That's
Wow, wow.
cool.
TikTok. Follow her TikTok account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good effort though. I like it.
Thank you, thank you.
Transition.
promoting.
Can I see the cap bang? The color is nice. The black.
The grey one.
Yeah.
So this is
Like
snapback.
black and
You know
grey.
why? It reminds Greg of skating.
Yeah, skateboarding. Nice.
Yeah, so besides the fact that the top is cabriolet focus, there's also another deeper meaning to drop the top. Yeah, so that's the baseball cap that we have. So underneath the baseball cap on the panel is grey color.
Oh, okay. Right.
And that's Mazda movement one.
Hey,
Miata
So
Mazda.
you have t-shirt, you have keychain, and what does the box consist? The t-shirt, the keychain, and then what else?
So
On
the
the video. Yeah, that's the side.
Nice. Drop the top.
yeah.
wah,
So there's few designs.
If I follow the rules, I never get anywhere. Nice.
Yeah, so
I'm
I
going to
think
cantik.
like sorry.
Your seat very cantik. Power of editing.
Power of editing. Okay, so Bang, if some of the guys are asking like, how much is the box of whatever whatever content it has?
How much is the merchandise, not the box? The merchandise,
Yeah,
the box comes with the merchandise.
box containing the merchandise.
So it depends on what you get. So if you get the t-shirt, the t-shirt comes with this. And then the box is basically for the caps.
I see.
Yeah, the box is for the caps. So that it tucks
So
in
there's
it.
no water flask yet lah. No water flask yet or something like that lah.
The water flask.
Huh?
Not the water flask.
I don't know. Some people would like to maybe it's like a cool
Aduh.
thing, you know, like you put it in the middle there and then like drop the top kind of thing going on. Might look cool,
Maybe in the future collab.
maybe. Collab work or things like that. But so you guys who want to buy Bang's merchandise, yeah, you can hit her Facebook and her IG and then check out her YouTube. And then all subscribe, okay?
Yeah.
So when is the MDG X Drop the Top collaboration happening?
Yeah, the drive.
In talks.
Okay.
It's in the pipeline. What other things I can use? Yeah.
Hoodie.
Stickers.
I hope we can do this.
Yeah, stickers. Yeah, stickers would be nice. Stickers of vinyl.
Stickers, yeah, stickers.
Stickers come with the purchase. So whenever you purchase something, it comes with a keychain. So the keychain is the hang tag and it comes with a sticker as well.
Oh, so you're not selling it standalone?
No, cannot.
Okay.
Exclusive.
That must be
Okay.
set.
All right.
So yeah.
Right,
So
so I think
guys,
we're coming to
that's
the
good.
end of our session already, very soon. Okay, Lee, you want to say anything? Any like final words before we end the session soon? Anything you want to say? Anything you want to add?
Okay, hi. So you guys have any problem on your cars, you know, anything to question or things to mod, or you know that these few weeks that your car can't start, you need to replace your batteries or anything.
cukup
you
laju?
can just-
Me.
Tak cukup laju tu tak boleh. So you just give us a call.
My
go to
Lexus
our-
cannot start.
Whose car cannot start?
Lia, to come. The starter cannot start, need to tow.
Whose car?
Remember? The Lexus, remember the 4-wheel drive have to bring to your place, lor.
Lexus ah?
The Lexus.
Waduh,
the one I
waduh.
told you, I texted you, remember? Yeah, the battery problem, then bakar.
Can, no problem. Anything can just
I think
say to
starter
us.
motor, alternator rosak.
Right.
Boleh,
So
boleh.
do check out RS Garage on Facebook and also IG. I think they're more active on IG. And Joe, anything you want to add before we wind down?
Okay lah, it's not so long, but I'm just saying that, okay, we just want to keep it in a nutshell. Today we've discussed about is the internet ruining the JDM scene, all right? And then after that, the other one is is the prices too much? So in short, I guess there is a willing buyer, willing seller. That's how I end the story. Willing buyer, willing seller. You want to buy it, you want to buy it. Okay, correct or not?
It's true, because most of my friends with these JDMs, their motto is willing buyer, willing seller. That's it.
Correct, yeah.
I know some of them are getting a bit of flack from other people who are like complaining, hey, these prices are unrealistic, cannot be 90s JDM, not that much, but then we own it.
Up to
You
you.
feel like willing seller, willing buyer.
Yes.
So that's the
So in short, there are other people also ask about some maintenance on RX-8 or MPS or any other Miatas. Bang has her views as well. You guys can just text any one of us and actually inquire on our opinions. Sampai pukul 12:01 pun there is people in RX-8 Club Division who actually ask me questions about which radiator to change. Then after that, of course, I did link up people like RX Garage, but they're all the way in Kelantan, Johor, and things like that. So people in Kelantan all will come to RS Garage. So just ask us. Just ask us anytime. Lee can answer, but if he doesn't answer, he's just busy because he's trying to attend the best for all his customers. Correctly. He will apologize if he cannot reply you guys. If you guys want any kind of info about how to maintain a turbo car, you can ask Greg over here. Right. And then if you want to ask for more merchandise and what's the next drive for Drop the Top and Mazda drive, you can actually ask Bang over here. Right. Yeah. Then after that, Noah is for Miata MVMT, and he also does all our MDG merchandise. So if you guys would like to hit us comment or question, go ahead. No problem.
I think we still need the stickers, Noah. MDG stickers, in demand.
Okay, thank you, Bang. Huh?
Yeah.
Pardon? Yeah, thank you, Bang, for joining us tonight. So
thank you for having me. It was fun.
Yeah,
I just got resting big space, that's all.
Yeah.
You mean what? Who?
Huh?
So anyone want to get dropthetop.co merchandise can go to their Instagram or website. Top 100. Hi, Nigel.
Yeah, I haven't bought mine yet. I like the t-shirt. I like this t-shirt actually. It's a very 80s vibe, 80s synth vibe. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Loving the color.
Hi, Adam. And thanks to RS Garage for our episode and so on.
Yeah, thanks for the sponsor.
Thank you so much, Sally and Adam.
All right, so we wrap it up tonight. Thank you, Bang, for joining us. Thank you, Lee, for joining us tonight as well. It's been fun, and apologies for any shortcomings if it's not so smooth, but it's all the first time for us as well, so we're just learning on the go. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and then we'll probably have another session again next week, I guess, is it? With another guest. We'll keep you updated. Check out our IG, check out our Facebook for updates. And yeah, good night, guys. See you all, and thank you for joining us.
Good night, guys. Thank you, guys.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. Where the